This week's quick and easy creative self-care art making combines some of my favorite elements: intuitive line and mark making, neurographic line softening, and an organic look. All you need is a pen. I have 2 sizes. Color is optional. I'm starting with my larger pen. Starting with a line from the bottom, and then just random swirls. Bringing it back down to the bottom. No rules. Just lines. And next comes the relaxing neurographic softening that I love. Just removing all of the pointy places where the lines cross. I love how as I soften the sharp places on my paper, I can also feel the softening in my mind. My eyes are a little off this morning, so I'm having a little trouble at this angle staying on my lines, but that's okay. Creative self-care art making is not about trying to achieve perfection or something we'd consider good art. It's about allowing the process the time and space to work on us, really. And it doesn't need to be a lot of time. This project is ideal if you have time to sit with it. But if you only have a few minutes, you can still practice meaningful creative self-care with it. It's also a good one for if you have to get up and walk away to deal with all the other things in life. The things that make creative self-care necessary. And it encourages you to, when you have a few more minutes, I was talking about how this project is one of those ones you can walk away from if you need to and come back later. And it is now days later, and my video is days late. But I am back, and I am here to enjoy some more of this project activity. I have switched to a different mic so it's not near my face and throwing off my lines. I don't use this mic as often because I find it's not quite as good quality, but we'll see how it goes. As I've mentioned in other neurographic style line softening videos, find what works best for you. Oh, one reason I wanted to get the mic out of my face is because it was contributing to my inability to make neat lines. I don't tend to like to work with the pens as narrow as this for neurographic line making and softening, but it does work better for the look of this one. But I am clumsy and my eyesight isn't awesome, and it's all okay. It's just creative self-care art making. How it looks in the end is not as important as how it feels in the making. The reason I had to stop with the original video making was the shop and dealership where my car is being repaired finally had a loaner for me, and I had to pick that up before work. So that was Saturday, and the rest of Saturday got away from me, and Sunday we were celebrating my second son's birthday. And weren't home. And Monday got away from me. And it is now Tuesday, and this morning I had appointments. And I'd kind of like to be out planting plants right now. The last of the plants I need to plant. But I do love making art, and I do want to get a video up for you to encourage you to be making art, taking time to practice creative self-care with art making. This project is another one that can encourage the creative flow state where all the noise from outside and within quiets. The repetitive motion can help calm our overactive brain and give us a chance to stop thinking so hard about troubles, things we're trying to solve. And also the softening of all the sharp points, pointy parts, can help calm our anxiety and stress. So you don't have to trace all of your lines. I just typically do. But you can just get your corners. And you can do a combination of that to have even more differently weighted lines. As I said, whatever works for you. And I am going to pause again to get a glass of water and finish up my softening so I can show you the next step. The next totally optional step is adding color. Coloring can be a very relaxing activity, and as far as creative self-care, it's process over product. So don't stress about it. Just enjoy the motion. As you make these squiggles look more like a flower, some type of botanical loveliness, or at least creativeness, it can remind you of spring. We have not yet officially moved into summer. We are finally having a warm day again without rain. And everything is green again. And many blossoms. I'm missing some video there, but that's okay. The gist of today is, as always, take time to make some art. It's not a waste of time. It's great for our mental health. And why does that color look so much like the other? I tested these. Well, let's see how differently they dry. And go back over them. Again, this is creative self-care art making. If it doesn't go exactly as planned, that's okay. And we shouldn't have too much of a plan. I'm using one of my art journals today, as you can see. I don't use them as much as I did. And there will even be projects that aren't on paper at all coming up. I'm rambling. There will be a link in the description to check out art journals that I have been testing since the ones I preferred were no longer available. The benefit of having one is the privacy. Not needing to be concerned about what others think. The freedom to express yourself and experiment. And just keep it to yourself. You can do that on paper also. But an art journal is a good thing to have. Just for you. I hope you have felt encouraged to take time to make some art for creative self-care. I'll be back next week with another video. I would love to hear how your creative self-care journey is going. You can drop a comment. I read them all. You can let me know if there is a particular type of project activity you would like me to share. Feel free to share any of your favorites. Be sure to give a like. So let me know you were here, and if you are feeling encouraged to make some art, share with anyone else you know who could use the reminder that taking time to make art is not a waste of time. It took me years to reclaim my creativity and make art making a priority. And it was so amazing for my mental health. And that's why I'm here sharing with you the encouragement to exercise your creativity. Be sure to subscribe. Likes, subscribes, comments all also help me reach more people with the message that taking time to make art is not a waste of time. One thing when we make planty type art, where I was going with the spring thing, and I had another interruption, and I can't remember quite where I was, but change is possible. Growth, even when it seems small, is worth celebrating. Take time to make art, because we are better with art. Okay, I'm back for a moment because I totally forgot that color wasn't meant to be the only part of the optional second step. But adding little design. My original intent was having some just white areas with just mark making inside. But I forgot. And that's okay. But here's more of what you can do, and feel free to use no color.